here we are then. I'm in the top floor room. Decorating started. So that's got its first coat on it. You can still see bits grinning through, but it's literally its first coat on there. So this flat now is being decorated. That's being prepped ready for plaster. It still needs plastering down there. The brand new Velux window's gone in. The bath is fitted, ready for tiling. It's been plastered where it needs to be plastered. The extractor's fitted, all the electrics are ready. So the plumbing is all first fixed, it's ready to go. Basically all that needs to happen in there is a fair bit of tiling. You can see that we always put the bath in with a nice timber surround. It'll go all the way around there so it's good and strong. And there's a silicone bead in there right now already. Then there'll be a membrane, then tiles, and then more silicone. So it's belt and braces, but that's where we like it. Again, it's all had its first coat. There's a bit of like a caulking to go in there, just to make it smoother, make it nicer basically. And this needs sanding down as well. That's a bit of filler. What we decided to do there was put a little cupboard in there. Why not? You might as well. Otherwise it would be dead space. So, this isn't a huge bedroom. It's not small. You can definitely put a double bed in from there to there and have bedside tables and still have room to walk through here. Probably put a wardrobe, probably a low level chest of drawers type of thing rather than a wardrobe, which in case we thought that would be useful. It's not got the height, you might have to have a wardrobe here I suppose, but it is what it is. It's certainly a lot better and bigger than it was before. All of this wall being plastered, you can see there used to be a big hole there. It's all been plastered over. You can almost still see the outline where it was, but it's not. That's only the. I've got to move around there. They've had a breakage on the stairs here. They all collapsed, so we put that over temporarily. These basically they're all going to need renewing, unfortunately. So that's they're got to be made. That's all the plumbing in there, all done. You can zoom in there. Very nice and neat job in there. Everything clipped back. If you don't clip those back, they start to get banging and stuff, so it's all nice and tight. And this is absolutely smooth. It looks like there's a line, but there isn't. It's completely smooth all the way down. It's all been plastered. So that flat's in the finishing stages. These two we've already been in. You know that these are done. I mean, there's a couple of bits and bobs that. Oh no, actually they did arrive. There you are. So that's it. I think that's pretty much it in that flat. All the electrics are on. All the heaters are in and on now. They're all on. The only thing that's stopping this one being 100% finished is putting the flooring down, and we're not doing that until those two flats are done. They can all be done at the same time, cleared out, and you won't get any mess and muck on the carpets then, simple as that. So these two flats, this one and this one, they've been ready for about 2 weeks now. This one exactly the same. Heaters are on, bathrooms in, everything's working, all the water's working, hot water's working. Honestly, there's a few little bits of cleaning up to do, I can see here and there. Nothing major, but the kind of thing that somebody in clean clothes does rather than somebody who's been plastering all day. So I can understand why they're leaving those to last. Communal area all prepped ready for plastering. Look, new boards on, stripped back. This has come out, so there's a bit of bonding in there. Then there'll be a new board in there, but the frame's in, coming all the way down. There's not much light, but that's where we had the break. So that all needs to come down and then just be reboarded. This is all taken off. That's boxed in all the way down there. If I go down. Actually, I'll do this flat first, so just really quickly. Ready to be skimmed, has been skimmed, so this is all done. This is actually, that's a bit backwards, but it's only its first coat. It's literally somebody's going around and just sticking some white paint everywhere. That can't have its white paint yet because it's still wet. He's going to be polishing that up in a minute, I think. First fix electrics and plumbing's done. This guy here, I know he's just doing the first coat of white to make it easy. Plasterer's on site, but he's just gone for some lunch actually, so he'll be doing all of these things. He's plastered that already. He's going to plaster that soon. There's a new window on there on order for that. This is ready to plaster in here completely. He's done one wall and they'll just keep going round. So they tend to do a ceiling, wall, disappear, and then do another wall next to it. So you can break up into manageable chunks. As long as you do a whole wall in one hit, then it works. This is all boarded now, completely done, ready for skimming. So I've done a lot of work preparing. I don't know if it looks much different to the last update or not, but this has taken a good few days really for somebody to strip all this ready, because the next task is to get the communal areas completely done. This room's gradually getting emptier and emptier as the materials move out. But yeah, once all the 3 flats upstairs are done, communals can be skimmed. A lot of the materials that are in these rooms go upstairs, so this can all be cleaned out. And then at that point, we've got 2 flats left. They're all the other heaters for the rest of the flats. All the heaters are on site now. We've got them all done at once. And if I go around and outside, I'm just conscious of the time. If I leave it too long, it'll never. These are all the electrics coming down for where the new electrics are. The electrics are now booked in to be fitted. There was a little bit of an issue of getting them fitted, but it's resolved. So we didn't resolve it. It was just resolved itself with the electricity board. Everything's clean. I don't know if you noticed, but there's no skip here anymore. All the rubbish has gone out the back. There's more rubbish since, but and we've started here. They've started digging. The building inspector's been round, and we know exactly what we're doing. This can be demolished. There's a new building coming out like that, and that'll be starting the next couple of days. Once that's done, I can get somebody in to render all of that. Render the new bit, render all the way across there, round the outside, and then the whole front of the building. So that will really tidy it up. Once it's all, oh yeah, we've taken down the old outbuilding there as well. So once all the building work's done, which will create a bit more muck, a bit more earth and everything, we can clean the site completely, get it rendered, get all because that'll make a bit of a mess, get all the materials gone from the render, and just be left to work on 2 flats through to just before Christmas, when I want it all done by. That's the challenge. Get it all done there. So all that render can be done as well. Obviously, weather permitting, but it's actually not been too bad. And the material we use, we've decided we're going to use for the render. It will cope with a little bit of cold weather, not freezing weather, but if it's sort of 5 degrees, it'll still be okay. So there you go. That's the end of the update.